a terrifying moment unfolded in the skies over New York, where two aircraft it came dangerously close to colliding during landing. Well, it was evening around 8:17 p.m. Everything seemed pretty routine until suddenly it wasn't. What followed was a split-second decision that likely prevented a major aviation disaster. An Alaska Airlines passenger flight, it was just seconds away from touching down. The runway was in sight, the wheels were almost ready to hit the ground, and then a sudden command from the air traffic control: go around. The pilot had no time to think, no time to question. They immediately pulled the aircraft back up into the air. Well, at that exact moment, a FedEx cargo plane was already approaching a crossing runway. Yes, two runways that intersect. Two aircraft, one critical timing window, and something didn't line up. According to the flight data, the Alaska plane had already descended to just about 300 feet above the ground. That is extremely low, by the way, moments from landing. But the spacing between the two aircraft, it was tighter than expected. The margin for error, almost zero. And then came the dramatic moment. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Alaska aircraft climbed again, it reportedly passed directly over the FedEx plane, which was near the runway below. Can you imagine that? One aircraft flying above another, both in landing phase, both within the same airspace. Basically, it's a rare and highly risky situation. But this whole incident is now under investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board, which is examining exactly what went wrong. Well, early insights suggest that this was a timing issue, a situation where air traffic control had planned for one aircraft to land first, followed by another one. But as both planes approached, it became clear that the gap was not safe enough for either. Aviation experts say that such situations, they are extremely complex. Controllers must calculate distance, speed, altitude, and timing perfectly. Even a small delay or misjudgment, it can create a dangerous overlap. And in this case, some believe the instructions to abort landing, it came just in time, but very late. The go-around maneuver, while standard in aviation, is not something taken lightly. It requires quick coordination between pilots and controllers, precise handling of the aircraft, and immediate changes in the flight path, all while maintaining safety. In fact, what's more concerning here is the timing of the incident. It came just weeks after another aviation mishap involving Singapore Airlines and Spirit Airlines, raising fresh questions about airport traffic management and safety protocols. Thankfully, there is no injury that has been reported in this latest close call, but the whole incident, it serves as a powerful reminder. Even in one of the safest form of travels, moments of extreme risk can appear without any warning.